beauty.
There you go. Export.
Something like the export cast you've mentioned. And they will be picking it off onto their last pick here for first drafting phase. Now, with the stage set and the heroes.
For a living, and he knows that Asaga's Kacha, he would not die. Very Cutie gets his Pyrock armor pop.
Yep, and that's 9 playoffs appearances too. But then Lancy going in, Super Frizz has nowhere to run to. First blood for Lancy on this Lunox once more, but the Tsunami Slam gets committed onto the right target. Saida's nowhere to be found. And there's another kill that goes into the hands of King Kong.
Oh my god, Kirk going from target to target. Kelra dealing damage as well. All enough time for King Kong to take the turtle.
Where even the gold lane mostly revolves around fighters now.
Yep.
And maybe it's also because of, oh, hold on.
Tsunami Slam!
Now that's an XP lane pickoff. We were just talking about it, and 3mar gets taken down.
Boris James Paro has had it. Since yesterday, he's been struggling to get his team to a good position, and now he said he'll just put it into his own hands, literally, serving up kills. 3-2 now.
Brusco now deciding to pick the Kalea. Oh, he is a bit more decisive in terms of the pickoffs. Hold on though, there's the Firaga armor, he's intact. The last insanity we finally see it. Zaida actually gets the objective this time. Will Lancy survive though? He gets to walk away. The flicker knock up from Brusco. Lancy does not survive, and that's the last insanity just to escape. Kirk making things work as well. But so far, it's just TNC. But in the past few team fights we saw, King Kong, Brusco, Prince, they've all had their individual highlights already. This was what was lacking from them yesterday.
That's right. And now TNC are looking for a way to get into a dominant position. You need to get some offense in there. And Kelra pops that curtain call, throws it between Lancy and 3mar, almost takes down Lancy. Oh, he's gonna get punished hard.
Zaida. Shocker too.
It's a combo wombo. You're gonna get hit by one of these things, these arrows, those tsunami slams.
Everything.
Even Kirk has a real threat to Lancy.
We don't even get to see the final slashes yet. It's like everyone else is able to look for openings even without Kirk starting things up. Brusco doesn't have the Tsunami Slam, but that's already enough to take out the Braga armor. There goes Kirk. He finds a 3-man setup, and every single member of ONIC just decides to go in. Very Cutie keeping himself safe under the turret, but another knock-up, denying Zaida of his attempts. And the double for Kelra on the CC.
You know someone else who's had it with these haters, these naysayers?
Who?
That's Kirk. Kirk has had a rough season 16, and on this Arlen, he is earning all of the trust that was once there from the online community. Lord for ONIC, now they're up 4K.
Wow, that's even a roast.
And it's miserable. The purple does finally spawn, but King Kong's gonna take it away like your lunch money. Joy is in this category of junglers like Hayabusa, like needed. Final slash on 3!
Now they're looking for action. Zaida trying to go from behind, but the Tsunami Slam was ready to deny him of another trade. They actually get to take down 3mar with that setup by Kirk.
And that's 3mar, that's a Lapu Lapu. Mind you, did not have the time to get the damage reduction, did not have time to get some spell vamp, and that's the last insanity!
Oh my goodness, because of the brilliance, the arrow landed on Benny. And now Jackno's next. Zaida trying his best just to clear the ways, but it doesn't stop ONIC from clearing every single base turret left.
Mount Shocker by King Kong threatening a TNC. There's a Tsunami Slam!
That's a fleeting time, Kalea. And ONIC will not prolong this game any longer. A 15-minute game that goes over to ONIC.
The Super Fam are back with their first win in the playoffs. A lightning round against the TNC Pro Team. 1-0.
It's been a while since we saw the Kalea, and it's great we saw it in Brusco's hands.
You can argue some rubies, honestly.
What if?
Masha.
Wait, I'm trying to lip read what Coach Wynut is doing.
What if you go Clint here? Clint, Natan,
Claude?
They're hovering over Ruby. They're hovering over Ruby. That's the best choice.
Lock it in.
That's the best choice.
Okay, that's
I
going.
like this. I don't understand this Mobius pick, by the way.
Maybe I'm more on the comfort. Here for 3 more, they just don't want to use the Lapu yet again.
Owen, Brusco jumps on him, Turtle gets pulled slightly over to TNC.
They're really trying to make things hard for Zyda here. He still has vision of the objective though. Everybody's jumping in, and who gets the turtle?
What?
It's 3mar who actually gets it. The Deadly Cat deals so much damage to ONIC though, because Benny Cutie joins the fight as well. And Lancy takes a kill on Kelra.
The Phoenix Army come alive. Suddenly the red side of the Cuneta Astrodome makes, and they're owning this turtle pit. Mount Shaka by King Kong. 3 more jumps on Kelra.
You know, he's liking how his passive is almost always active because of the blink skills. But now Jaknu going in gets punished instead. There's the Infernal Pursuits from 3mar though, but he gets dragged all the way in between their 2 turrets. Kurt fighting back. It's a double kill for him already. Lancy though using his ultimate. Will he get to buy the trade? What? The damage!
There still is a chance that if ONIC can find a good position, they could steal this Lord.
Because now TNC are the ones holding it. So maybe stealing the objective will be the way to go. Super Prince though, already forcing the brilliance out of Lancy. But Kelra, look at the amount of crowd control they're able to use onto 3mar. That's going to be a kill over to ONIC. Deadly catch and the retribution from TNC to take that objective.
TNC just had too much distance. A lot of space they're working with. Chakno with a conceal, thinking if they're going to go for the counter attack. He jumps King Kong. Superfam ain't having none of this. They know that they've already lost. Turtle, Lord, everything belongs to
Chaknu though already half HP. What's the plan for TNC here? The plan is to just keep disrupting and zoning as Zyda takes the objective. But it's not just zoning that they do. They take out King Kong and Brusco too.
I can imagine the communications. Let him hit the traceless, let him in. And TNC punished now. 3mar chasing down Kirk.
Kirk's trying to run away. It's a Uranus, he can!
What? Go down. There's very little things that can stop a Bane from taking your structures. We're at 7k up now.
3mar actually went in there. Zyda's going to provide the follow-up. 3mar gets traded out, and they finally take the base turret. But Lancy will have to say goodbye as well. ONIC defend as much as they can. King Kong still alive. Does TNC still force this?
All right, Prince looking for a target. Can't exactly use IMU while you're in the air. Gets that deadly catch, takes care of that Lord. But they lose their last inhibitor up top.
Okay, they just force the base turrets at least. Magic Sentry revealing Chaknu, but there's the conceal play still. ONIC might want to look for something, and it's Benny Cutie that they're trying to go after. But they spot Zyda, and they have to back away.
Traceless in, just for them to kill him again.
Yep. But look at how Prince and Brusco are holding this rush.
Whoa.
Oh no, the Flicker Raging Sandstorm doesn't connect, and Kelra actually gets targeted by Zyda over here. King Kong is looking to be next. Another Thorn Rose successfully takes him down, and Chaknu's blocking everybody.
They use Benny as bait, and Zyda gets a triple. He's on Brusco.
A failed attempt now turned to this. A flicker from Benny, and they're not letting him go back home.
With Kirk left on the map, there's no way this Uranus defends.
Godlike for Zyda as he gets a hold of the Lancelot. TNC are not letting us have a sweep.
1-1. TNC snatch back the momentum as they take game number 2.
Could you hear that? I could hear the Phoenix.
On to TNC Pro Team's lineup after
Man.
that Akai and Arlet pick.
Whatever they want to pick, just go for it.
Go for fighter, Benny.
Just don't get an absolute trash here, honestly.
Let's see.
I like this pick.
Now
He counters 4 heroes in this lineup.
Now he's back. Out for redemption, out for revenge for his ex-Borg. Midnight with the way that the draft went.
That's right.
And it feels like if he was struggling to always have his Faraga armor in the beginning of a team fight in game number 1, that might not be a problem at all now that we're in game 3.
Black Dragon form coming in. Spots Brusco, pushes away King Kong.
Ooh.
No dice, TNC get it for free.
This is looking like a really good start if you're TNC. You can hear the feed to position himself near the objective as well. And Benny, the export, finally gets to join. What could you expect? It's not going to be easy for ONIC to start things off, but instead it's TNC who starts everything. Brusco already using the AOG, but 3 more.
Dog, 3-man gank on that Yushong. Didn't even get to use the Black Dragon form. Now ONIC repositioned, going for the turtle.
Now with 3 Mar gone, there's no Black Dragon form, but that's a surprise. Final slash. Benny Cutie also throwing out those flames, and he gets the turtle. How did that happen? It's Benny who secures the objective for TNC.
Without a retribution. I mean, Zyda helped for sure, but in the thick of things, it's that last insanity. Now in comes the Black Dragon form.
And he's just going to zone every single member of ONIC in an attempt to take this mid turret, but 3 Mar. That might have been a bit too dangerous.
He was short on Shaw, and he gets taken down by Fritz. The super fab clap back.
Kelra takes... They haven't... Yeah.
The kind of lineup that they have doesn't need to sync up. Like, it's a fighter lineup. So everything has to happen all together. Black Dragon form starts it up, turns out a quarter of his health.
But I guess it can't be too messy either. But Benny Cutie, oh no, Zyda really takes this objective. Everybody's just pulled back in. Benny Cutie takes down Brusco. Last insanity already committed. And the heavy spin was used just to escape. So now they don't really get to sync up anything.
See, that's what I'm saying, Bree. ONIC, they don't need to sync up, but they all have to be there. It's a front line heavy lineup. TNC, they love that. Benny Cutie welcomes that all day, any day. Specifically today, on Friday.
There are so many ways for TNC to deal with ONIC's main damage. And right now, every single one of them can efficiently zone out ONIC if they want to. Brusco couldn't even come close. Zyda takes the Lord, but they trade Chaknu. Both roamers are down, but could they get more? Because this is last insanity from Benny Cutie!
Bang! Finds 2! Prince and Kelra full! 3 for 1, the Mamba for all that, and the Lord!
Very much worth it. That's super worth it if you're part of the Phoenix Army. You can even try, but they get to force out the Crimson Beacon. But does Chaknu want to look for a target? They don't know where King Kong is too, by the way. King Kong gets spotted though, and now they flush them out. ONIC could not come any close, and Chaknu is willing to be the sacrifice.
The same play, King Kong, 3, 2, 1, go shoot, gets a heavy win.
Benny Cutie still has his immortality. Kirk finding the setup onto 2. The damage might just be enough right now, but 3 more knocks up so many. But TNC, with 2 members down, might not force the fight anymore, not unless they actually want to.
Benny Cutie, no Baraga armor, in comes Zyda. Enough damage to disincentivize ONIC from pushing forward. This is a blunt push by ONIC, by TNC.
Yeah,
I think ONIC should be thankful. ONIC did a great job there.
King Kong did a great job. He stopped Zyda from using the electrifying beats to potentially go for the cleanup, but Brusco, oh, he doesn't get to stun anyone, even with the flying clouds. But it was enough to force TNC away.
Brigida, I see exactly what TNC is doing here. That's why Chaknu sent them.
But they don't seem to find anyone. Not at least Benny Cutie, who we mentioned is the important target.
Traction Pulse already used. Chaknu rolling around. 3 more holding on to the Black Dragon form. Checks in on that long brush. Chaknu pops that Baksha ult. Puissance. Oh wow, these 2 are just holding out. Lord at half health.
They're fighters, and they keep fighting. No one's going down while Zyda just keeps holding the objective. That's the final slash finally committed onto Benny Cutie, though he still has a bit of Baraga armor, but he will use the last insanity effectively on 3 as 3 more and Lancy just go for the chase and take down ONIC 1 by 1.
2 for 1, and Brusco will not survive. 2 kills for Lancy. It's just King Kong and Kelra left.
You were looking for the stacks, and now he got 2 kills. TNC, they want to take down the base turrets. We're 19 minutes in, and they might just go straight for the base.
They can't do this. It's not enough firepower to defend.
Baraga armor's back. Last insanity. Kelra's bursted down. King Kong takes out Chaknu, but he's next. The Phoenix Army
colors burn bright on a Friday night as they go to 2-1. The Super Fam are sweating free. Not like this.
Take a different mid. No!
He locks it in. It's going to be a Nathan Gold lane.
Zaida to clean out and take the small camp. Chaknu on his back, the knockup by Brusco.
Oh, that's a flicker already forced out from the Mamba. So ONIC might have a slight upper hand here, but Kirk doesn't have his level 4 yet.
There's a Mount Shocker. Kick off them all. Turtle at half health.
I'm so not used to a Gatot in the EXP lane, but it is what it is. Right now, who will get the turtle? It's King Kong! A clutch knockup from Brusco, denying him that off cam, though Kellera goes down, and now ONIC are trying to look for more. They take down 3mar, but I can't imagine what happened down bottom.
Yeah, no. Besides what happened in the turtle pit, very sad. TNC miss out in a situation like this.
Yeah, because so far everything's working out for ONIC. Their farm-heavy heroes are getting the farm that they need. Kirk trying to disrupt another knockup. Oh! Zaida doesn't get to use his retribution. He's the first one taken out from TNC. Brilliance already committed by Lancy. And they're forced to hug their mid lane tier 1, but Super Friends! He's the one on the Lunox this time, but look!
For ONIC to just be super macro-centric, then
no!
bullies Kellera out, the rest of ONIC collapse on him.
Oh, King Kong's able to deal with Benny. Throne of Ruin catching King Kong. Nobody has the traceless, but the fast execution from Zaida. But he gets to receive the way of the dragon. 2 junglers down, but 3mars chasing after everyone. But he'll have to gleam out.
2 for 1. Finally, TNC gets something in the exchange. Kellera's not done. Almost takes down Lancy. He gets on out of there. Close call. I think TNC are just giving, on a secondary note, allowed for the synergies to find themselves. That's why we see this odd Gatot Gacha XP lane. They just decided, hey, Kirk, just ruin their backline. Just go find a way to stop them from doing what they're doing.
Yeah, it's odd, but it's what ONIC wants to play. And now they find another kill. Chapnu couldn't get things done. Mountain Shocker still not used by King Kong. He's waiting for the right opportunity. Brusco goes in, but that's just about it. He doesn't need to do much. He just shows himself there. And it felt like an effortless way for ONIC to win that team fight.
Brigida, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
TNC versus Twisted Minds in the play-ins. In this very same spot, game number 4. It looked like TNC had a great draft. TNC was almost poised to take him down, but they stumbled and 3mar comes in.
Kellera predicted the flicker Throne of Ruin and still had the entropy to get out. It's not the first time we've seen these reflexes from Kellera. He knows the Mamba right now. We don't even get to see a successful Raging Sandstorm come in just yet. Maybe the most they could rely on is a counter-engage for ONIC's attempts. But they're not risking it just yet. They're just trying to clear the base turrets.
The Super Fam are in the base. Top and bottom have fallen. Mid follows through. Super Fam, ONIC, PH, they smell blood in the water.
You can feel the micro decisions coming in. There's just so much damage right now from King Kong. Chapnu's already half HP. TNC clear the Lord, but Kellera just went for the base!
The drums of war beckon. The inevitable 5-game series we were gonna watch. TNC gets stopped in the tracks. ONIC, take us all the way.
Even for both sides.
Now we're talking for the final game. Both of them managed to get
early Mount Shocker. Here comes King Kong.
Oh, now that's a flicker from Friends. He can't escape Zaida. And Zaida had his eyes on him.
No one could save Friends. No one could save Friends. He spent the flicker. And Zaida, the killer instinct on this young man.
Chaknu staying in mid has put so much pressure on ONIC.
Talk about a homecoming. This is a hero he's played mid-season 16 after the rework on Grok, and he was one of the few to actually get a win on it. Chaknu on the Grok helping lead Zaida to a first turtle secured. They're crowding the orange. King Kong get farm.
They're not happy with the turtle. Now they want to deny King Kong of his orange buff, but they might not force it anymore.
All right,
ONIC
Zyda's holding on to that retribution.
ONIC can't fight this. They don't have their level 4s just yet. Zyda steals it away. A flicker from 3mar. He'll try to walk to safety. ONIC tries to punish him. That's the Mountain Shocker. Oh my goodness! Off-cam kill from Lansy onto Prince.
Schwarzenegger, and he's back.
Oh! Chaknu doesn't land the tech charge, but because of that, King Kong has no way to go. Zyda picking up his 3rd kill of the game, and all ONIC could settle for is a turret down bottom.
And that's a trade. It's a losing trade, but something nonetheless for ONIC. They're down 5,000 gold. They push in mid. Lancy's reps on this Lunox are paying off. TNC, the end is not. They're gonna have to get nothing short of a miracle. I don't think the game is built the same way as it was.
Oh,
Kurt with the flicker.
Brusco actually jumped in there, but was it gonna be worth it? Cause Zyda just dealt with every single member of ONIC trying to attack from a distance.
What were they thinking? Were they just buying time? 3mar with the man-to-man defense. Checking on Kelra, keeping tabs on the Harris.
This is too devastating. You lose your holy shields 8 minutes in the game. You lost your first holy shield 8 minutes in the game.
2 tier 2s down. It's just the mid left standing. Not even a question if ONIC should contest. They are in no shape to do so. Chaknu standing menacingly next to this turret as his minions take care of it. ONIC have put nothing on the board yet, but a push down bottom and a single kill.
I feel like they desperately wanted to do something. They knew the Lord was coming up. They wanted to look for at least a kill or a way to get in some farm, but Chaknu! Another flicker forced out of Super Prince. This is such hinds in the bush for now.
Alright, get a recall. All ults, all battle spells online. One final fight.
What's the call gonna be? Does Chaknu want to go in? He finally does it! Knocks up 3! Metacutie takes 1 base down, but all TNC wants is the win! The Phoenix Army rise over ONIC to take top 3! They are headed to the lower bracket finals!
The dream of every Filipino MLBB fan rests on the wings of the Phoenix. Just like the summer in 2022, TNC run deep into the playoffs. Forget a prediction. TNC have burned it all to the ground.
Look at them! Look at the first thing they do.
Tears in their eyes, they can't believe what they've done. Brigida, they've eliminated ONIC PH.
ONIC no longer get a shot.